Cryptocurrency mining is a time-consuming and energy-intensive process. Miners use computers to solve complex math puzzles to earn Bitcoin as a reward for verifying transactions and ensuring their legitimacy. However, this year has been a challenge for miners due to crypto market volatility and rising equipment costs. Considering these factors, is crypto mining still profitable? Costs. The mining process for cryptocurrency is a complex one that involves many variables, including the price of the coin being mined and the cost of power. Mining is also subject to tax regulations, and miners must pay fees when they sell their coins. These costs can quickly eat up any profit generated by mining, making it difficult to remain profitable. The rise of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin has increased the popularity of crypto mining. But this growth has also led to increased competition, and a drop in Bitcoin's price has made it harder for miners to turn a profit. In addition, the cost of electricity has risen dramatically. Mining requires specialized hardware, called mining rigs, that consume enormous amounts of energy. As a result, many large mining operations are looking for ways to cut their electricity costs. Some are experimenting with renewable energy sources. Others are converting to hydropower, which can reduce their carbon footprint. And some are even purchasing energy from oil flares at gas fields. In the past, it was possible to make a substantial income from mining cryptocurrency with a normal computer. But mining rigs are expensive, and they require special graphics cards that can handle the massive calculations. The most powerful cards can cost thousands of dollars, and they need to be constantly powered and cooled. These rigs can use as much electricity as a small town. Another factor that influences profitability is security. Some miners may be subject to malware that can steal their computing resources and electricity, reducing their profits. And mining pools can be a target for hackers, who can use them to gain access to other people's computers and mine their own tokens. The profitability of crypto mining is also impacted by regulatory changes. In the US, for example, new rules have made it more expensive to mine Bitcoin. This is a major concern for public mining companies, which have seen their stock prices plunge. Mining stocks like Marathon Digital Holdings and Riot Blockchain have lost 73% of their value this year, while Core Scientific Incorporated has shed 81% of its value. Profitability. Crypto mining is the process of using powerful computer systems to validate digital transactions on a cryptocurrency network and record them in a public ledger, known as a blockchain. The miner who solves a block of transactions gets paid in new Bitcoin, which makes mining an intensely competitive and profitable venture for those with the necessary computing power. However, mining is not without risk. In addition to the high upfront costs of purchasing and maintaining a mining rig, miners face the possibility that the value of Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies could fall. If this happens, mining will no longer be profitable. Cryptocurrency prices have declined from their peak levels in 2021, but mining remains a viable option for many. Prospective miners must consider the price of a mining rig, electricity rates in their area, cooling infrastructure, especially with GPU or ASIC mining rigs, and other operational expenses. Additionally, they must factor in the level of difficulty for the coin that they want to mine. Another consideration is the potential for malware to impact mining operations. Malware can infect computers that are being used for mining and steal their processing power to mine crypto for illegal purposes. As a result, mining can become a risky investment for those who do not take adequate precautions. In addition to the financial risks, it is important for prospective miners to understand that there is no guarantee that they will make a profit. Cryptocurrency prices are highly volatile, and if the value of Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies plummets, mining will not be profitable. As a result, some people may choose to join a mining pool instead of going it alone. This way, they can share the workload and costs with other members. Besides, mining pools are typically easier to manage and monitor than individual mining machines. Furthermore, they are more likely to provide upgrades and technical support. To join a mining pool, you must have a compatible computer and software to run the program. While joining a pool does not protect you from regulatory risk, it can reduce your exposure to the threat of monetary penalties. Difficulty. Cryptocurrency mining is a complex procedure that confirms transactions on a public ledger known as the blockchain and rewards miners with new coins. It also provides security by preventing double spending of digital currency on a distributed network. It is a competitive process in which computers race to be the first to guess a 64-digit hexadecimal number called a hash. The winner earns the reward for that block of Bitcoin, but the longer it takes them to make a guess, the higher the difficulty, which increases the chances of an attack against the blockchain. As such, it's critical to understand how cryptocurrency mining works. Those who are interested in participating in this lucrative activity must invest in specialized hardware, including high-speed processors and graphics processing units, GPUs. These GPUs need to be grouped together in what is known as a mining rig. This is because the mining rig maximizes computational power to increase profits. The high upfront costs of mining equipment and ongoing electricity expenses can be a major deterrent for many people. Moreover, the volatility of Bitcoin's price makes it difficult to forecast future profitability. As a result, smaller miners often pause their operations. Mining cryptocurrency is a complex process that requires specialized hardware, such as application-specific integrated circuits or ASICs. It is an energy-intensive activity, consuming as much power as an entire country in 1 year. As the world shifts toward renewable energy sources, it's important to know how to reduce your cryptocurrency mining's environmental impact. At its peak, mining cryptocurrencies was a lucrative business for many manufacturers. However, the gold rush ended when the mining difficulty of popular cryptocurrencies increased rapidly. Those who are concerned about the ecological impact of proof-of-work tokens should consider alternatives like Ethereum. The mining process is a complex, time-consuming process that involves competing to add blocks to the blockchain network. Each new block contains the transaction information of previous blocks. It is mined by computer programs that use special algorithms to convert variable inputs into a fixed-length string of characters, or hashes. The miners then check the hashes to see if they match the original transaction information, and then verify the blockchain for accuracy. Regulation. The cryptocurrency mining industry is highly volatile and requires a significant investment in computer hardware. It also requires a lot of energy to keep the equipment running. This makes it a risky investment for those who are new to the industry. If Bitcoin values decline, mining will not be as profitable, and the initial investment may be lost. Additionally, the price of electricity is rising and could make mining less profitable in the future. The demand for crypto mining has led to a boom in the number of mining farms, which use high levels of energy. These facilities are usually located in remote areas where they can take advantage of cheaper power rates. They also offer tax breaks and other incentives. But the energy consumption of these facilities can have a negative impact on the environment and local communities. Several states are looking for ways to reduce the environmental impacts of crypto mining. For example, Washington is trying to limit the amount of fossil fuels used by mining operations. But these efforts have not yet had a significant impact. In fact, the state's blockchain task force has not even had its first meeting. The profitability of Bitcoin mining is diminishing as competition increases and the mining process becomes more difficult. Additionally, many miners have taken out large loans to finance their operation. According to Vera, a company that tracks crypto lending, the total value of these loans has reached $4 billion. This type of financing adds pressure on miners from two different directions. If their mining revenue drops, they must continue to pay back the loans or risk losing their rigs. This could lead to a domino effect that pushes mining into a downward spiral. In addition, the Bitcoin mining ecosystem is facing other challenges, including increased competition and falling prices. Many of these factors have contributed to the growing skepticism surrounding the Bitcoin blockchain network. In light of this, some cryptocurrencies have switched to proof-of-stake (POS) models that require a much smaller infrastructure and are less vulnerable to hacking. While there are many benefits to mining crypto, the massive energy costs associated with the process will not be sustainable in the long run without greater efficiency and renewable energy sources. This is why it's important for anyone who mines to take these concerns into account when deciding whether or not to invest in the industry.